My name is Kay Andrews. I am 54 and I'm in South London. Before my diagnosis, I've been very lucky around cancer in my family. It's not been an issue that I've been aware of anyone close. When I was younger, we had a couple of family friends who had diagnosis of breast cancer. One of them was my sister-in-law's mother, who eventually died of it after it moved to her brain, which I now know is secondary breast cancer. But at the time, that's not how it was ever phrased. It was always, it's back, or it's gone here, and you didn't realise it was the same cancer. You just thought another cancer has popped up. It was never that phrased of, it's the same thing, it's just moved. So no, which sounds really terrible now looking back on it. My experience has been up and down, I suppose. On a positive point for me, I've carried on working. Actually got told off when I went into work the weekend after my original diagnosis. I had the diagnosis on the day before Easter, Good Friday. Went into work on the Tuesday and contacted my line managers to say, just to let you know, this is the situation. And I got a phone call to say, where are you? And I'm like, I'm in the office. What are you doing in the office? Well, where else would I be? Well, you need time to process. I've processed it for 4 days. I'm not quite sure what else I'm meant to do. I come in the office because it's normal rather than what am I going to do, sit on the sofa and dwell. So I've worked all the way through my diagnosis, which is now 14, 15 months. I've been very lucky to a point. Some side effects, but it's not stopped me. I've had some pain issues, but again, I've managed to carry on. And I'm trying to live my life as normal as possible. I don't want my diagnosis to define who I am. Some people in the office are aware of my diagnosis, some people are not. I do get told off for sometimes doing a mic drop and just throwing it out there at people very randomly, and then get told off that you can't tell me that like that. Well, how am I meant to tell you my diagnosis? Do I sit you down? I'll make you a cup of tea, I've got something to tell you. Generally I just sort of say it and walk off and they'll freak out. Life for me is pretty much not changed a huge amount before my diagnosis, apart from hospital appointments. So it's once a month, or back to once a month now. I've changed medication, but other than that, life carries on and you can't stop it. The Make Seconds Count support groups are so important because you're talking to women who get it. We're all going through a journey, which is a phrase that so many people dislike, but we're all going through this. We're all going through different versions of it, but some of the questions we all ask are the same. And just to have people there in your pocket, on your phone, that you can just drop a message to when you're having a bad day, or celebrate with you when you're having a good day, is brilliant. I've also been really lucky that I've managed to do one of the retreats, which was amazing. I think I sold it to most of the London tea and chat afterwards, but to walk into a hotel with 40 other women who just understand where you are, and we all bonded very quickly, we all silly conversations, we all loved that somebody else was cooking for us and that we didn't have to do any housework and all of this. The WhatsApp group that was set up by Claire previously, before we went, we were like a bunch of schoolgirls. Who's wearing what? Are you taking a dress? Oh, I better take a dress up and get dressed up. And we're still in contact. There's loads of different things there, and just to be able to throw a question out, which is not going to be the first time it's been asked, and get a response back, do a search, because you're walking in the footsteps of thousands of other people who are on the same journey, and whether they're with you now or not, they've still got answers they can give you. So for someone newly diagnosed, the advice I would give is don't Google survival rates, because you'll scare the life out of you. They're all out of date. You're an individual, you're not a statistic. Just don't do it. It's the worst thing you can do. But also, find your tribe, find a group that will support you, find the people that will understand what you're going through. Because, no offence to family and friends, if they've not got it, they've not done it, they don't understand it. Because sometimes you will want to scream and shout and throw things about, and they don't get it. And they're trying to fix something that they can't fix. So you need to find the support from other people that are going through the same version of your new life.